Take a chance. Take a dare. Play the game of Double Dare. With the host of Double Dare, Alex Trebek.
I'm getting faster, but the microphone cables are not. Hi, everyone. Welcome once again to our game of knowledge and nerve. You're going to see what we mean by that right now as we start with an introduction of our contestants.
Here's our returning champion, Charles Polachek.
And Charles, I'm going to have to speak to you from here for a moment because my microphone cable is caught. The fellows will loosen that up for me. But I want everyone here, we have a new studio audience, I want them all to know how well you've been doing on the show so far because you've got $5,500 for this man. Let's hear it for him.
Thank you, thank you.
And I am within range of our challenger, and let's meet her now.
Challenging Charles is Myra Humphrey.
Hello, Myra.
Hi, Jim.
Oh, this is fun. The good old days of live television, Charles. You ought to feel right at home with this.
I recognize it.
A team of surgeons laboring backstage to release my microphone cable, and it's all done. Myra, welcome back. We found out when we introduced you on our last program that you are a substitute teacher, and we told you that the testing was going to begin today, right?
Right.
Are you ready for it?
Right.
Right? So far, you're correct with 2 answers. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
A game is $500. We're going to show our contestants clues, one at a time, to help them identify our subjects. Clues get easier as we go along. First contestant to come up with the right answer wins $50 and the right to make a dare. And if you want to play along with us at home, then turn away from the screen for just a moment right now until you hear the ping, because we're going to show you the right answer. The answer these players are looking for. Here it is. The subject is a person. Clue number 1 for you. Coming up. This man was listed as Anglo-Saxon type 2008 when he began his Hollywood career as an extra in 1935. Clue number 2. When he joined the British Commandos in 1939, he became the first Hollywood star to enlist in World War II. Number 3. He and Errol Flynn became friends and shared a house they named Cirrhosis by the Sea. Number 4. He was the rake in A Kiss for Corliss and a virgin seducing playboy in The Moon is Blue. Next clue. He was a partner with Charles Boyer and Dick Powell in TV's 4-star Playhouse and a co-star in the television series The Rogues. And Charles Polachek, the champion, seals Myra's booth. What's your answer, Charles?
David Niven.
You are correct. You got that on clue number 5. You're in a dare situation. That means the dare clue will be number 6. Let's look at it now. He said he won an Oscar for his role in Separate Tables because Deborah Carr and Wendy Hiller cried so well. Do you want to give that clue to Myra?
Yes.
I'm going to take the dare. Fine, let's bring her back. Charles got the right answer, Myra, and he has taken the dare. You have 5 seconds to look at this clue. Your answer, please, Myra.
Tyrone Power?
You are wrong, so we close you off, and Charles, very happy over that successful dare, winds up with $150, and it's double dare time. Could go to $350 on this one, Charles. Let's look at it together. Clue number 7. His most recent book, Bring on the Empty Horses, is about the great days of Hollywood.
Yes, I'll double dare.
Fine, you're in good shape right now. He's taking the double dare, Myra. Here is the clue for you. Charles is looking at the score. What's your answer?
David Niven.
That's right. The score will change. You pick up $100. You trail him by 50 as we pause for some commercial messages. Then we'll be back with another subject on Double Dare. Welcome back to Double Dare. Our champion is in the lead. He's got $150. Myra, the challenger, Myra Humphrey, has $100. And we've got another subject to go to and another right answer for you folks to look at or to avoid looking at. Here it is. Subject is a thing. Here it is. Clue number 1. Aztec women called it food of the gods because it made their lovers more excited and potent. Clue number 2. It comes from the same tree as cocaine. Number 3. Before sugar was added, it was so bitter that pirates attacking Spanish ships would throw it overboard. Charles thinks he knows the answer.
Coffee.
Wrong. Goodbye, Charles. Hello, Myra. He gave us the wrong answer. We're going to let you look at the penalty clue and give you a free guess. Here it is. It was perfected for eating in 1876 by M.D. Peter of Switzerland. What's your answer, Myra?
Molasses.
Not molasses. No. Charles will never see that clue, so we're going on. You're both eligible as we look at this clue. In Mexico, a sauce made of it called mole is poured over chicken. Charles?
It's chocolate.
It is. You're up to $200. You're in a dare situation. Here is the dare clue for you. Athletes, soldiers, and hikers rely on it for quick energy. Charles?
Let's try it.
Let's try it. Okay. He buzzed in that time and gave us the right answer, Myra, and he has taken the dare. So here is the dare clue for you. What's your answer?
Honey.
Wrong. Close you off. Charles goes to 300. Picks up an additional one there. And Charles, double dare time. And not only that, but you could take the match right now. Let's look at the clue together. To teenagers, it's pimple food.
Yeah, let's give it to her.
Let's give it
Double
to her.
dare.
She doesn't get the answer. You remain champion.
That's the
We're going to
deal.
need the right answer from you, Myra, because he has taken the double dare. Look at this clue for 5 seconds. Myra?
Chilies.
That's really chocolate. Chocolate. $500 total for Charles. He is the champion, remains champion, and he comes out to join me and Myra. We have to say goodbye to you, but you're going away with $100 in cash and some prizes backstage. Goodbye. Congratulations, Charles. Nice going. Feeling pretty proud of yourself now, right?
Yes, I am. There's something very interesting on that last game that we played yesterday. The question about Theodore Roosevelt. My father and mother were in the audience when that happened.
When he was shot?
That's right.
During that campaign?
That's right.
Well, okay. A little minor tragedy that was averted there. Worked out well for you because you wound up making a lot of money out of that. And we're going to go on, and perhaps you'll make $5,000 against the spoilers right after these commercial words. Charles Polacek, a man who has enjoyed a very successful career as a television producer of operas in the golden age of television. You produced a soap opera as well. Which one was that?
That was Edge of Night.
Longevity Plus there. Many, many successful years for that show. And you did one for educational television?
That's right. I did the only known educational television soap opera, which was done in 1968. It was called Canción de la Raza.
And you won an Emmy for that. Congratulations. And he's doing well on Double Dare. He's got $6,000 and now going for $5,000 more against the spoilers. As you know, Charles, each of our spoilers is a PhD. Let me take just a moment to introduce them to our audience. Spoiler number 1 is Dr. Leonard Cole. Spoiler number 2 is Dr. Bradford Burns. And spoiler number 3 is Dr. Stratton Lindenmeyer. There they are, the spoilers. Let's shut them off and see if we can't defeat them to the tune of $5,000. We can do that if you can give away 4 clues and have just one spoiler come up with an incorrect answer 4 times. Let's look at the board, which contains the 8 clues and the right answer we're going for. Let's look at it at the top. Our subject is a person, Hans Christian Andersen. Good luck. What clue do you want to start with?
Number 3.
His autobiography is titled The Fairy Tale of My Life.
Let's try that one.
Fine. We got to start somewhere. Might as well be there. Spoilers. The subject is a person. And here is your first clue. His autobiography is entitled The Fairy Tale of My Life. Dr. Cole, you go first.
No answer.
All right, that's $100 for Charles. Spoiler number 2. Dr. Burns.
Noah Coward.
Wrong. Let's go to Dr. Lindenmeyer. Spoiler number 3. Your reply?
Houdini.
Wrong. $300. We're off on the right foot.
Yes. Now let's try number 6.
Number 6 it is. Carol Burnett's stage and television hit Once Upon a Mattress is based on one of his stories.
Pass.
Fine. That's one pass used up. Somebody belatedly yelled, give it to him. We'll give it to you in a minute, right after the show, as a matter of fact. Go ahead.
Let's take number 4.
4. Though he wrote many novels and plays, he is best known for 168 fairy tales.
Pass.
Fine. 2 passes used. You have 2 more of those to use up.
2.
Some Danish partisans were outraged when Danny Kaye was signed to star in a film version of his life.
Pass.
Pass. 3 passes.
Number 7.
A lot of people have been yelling for 7, and now we'll look at it. He's Denmark's most famous author who wrote The Emperor's New Clothes and The Red Shoe.
Pass.
Well, you know where you stand now. You've got to give away or attempt to give away the next 3 clues. You decide the order.
5.
The over 2,000 editions of his works have outsold all other books except the Bible, Shakespeare, and The Pilgrim's Progress. That doesn't sound
That's
too
got
bad.
to go.
Yes, it has, and I think it'll probably get by them. We'll find out right now. Spoilers? Here is the next clue. The over 2,000 editions of his works have outsold all other books except the Bible, Shakespeare, and The Pilgrim's Progress. An answer, please, Dr. Cole.
Hans Christian Andersen.
You are correct, Dr. Cole. You've just won $100. The other spoilers, although they're sort of looking in our direction, did not hear his answer, so let's go to Dr. Burns. Spoiler number 2.
I would say Hans Christian Andersen.
And you would be right for $100. Wipe that grin off your face, Dr. Burns. We're still alive, but barely. Let's go to Dr. Lindenmeyer. Your answer.
No answer.
Okay. 2 to go. You're up to $400.
8.
8 will be the next one. The Little Mermaid, a character in one of his tales, is immortalized in a statue in Copenhagen Harbor.
This is going to kill me.
That's what you said on our last show, just before you won $5,000. I don't trust you anymore, Charles. Let's see what Dr. Lindenmeyer does with it. Here is the next clue. The Little Mermaid, a character in one of his tales, is immortalized in a statue in Copenhagen Harbor. Dr. Lindenmeyer? Hurry.
No answer.
Okay. I don't mean to be an I told you so type of guy, but that's what I am. Let's look.
You can tell me so.
Let's look at number 1 together. His tale, The Ugly Duckling, is said to be based on his own life. Now, you got to figure if Dr. Lindenmeyer blanked on the last clue, he might be just a little off base with this one also.
But I have no way of withholding this one from him. I've got to give it to him.
That's right. Don't worry. Dr. Lindenmeyer, here is your clue. His tale, The Ugly Duckling, is said to be based on his own life. What's your answer? 2 minutes. Dr. Lindenmeyer's Hans Christian Andersen. He drew a blank, and your check will not be a blank, I can assure you. Right now, it will stand at $11,000, and you're going into another match right after this break. We're back in a moment. Double Dare. Charles Polachek, our champion, is a happy man. He's got $11,000 in cash. And during the commercial break, Charles, you told me that you didn't think you were going to wind up with the $5,000 that time. But as you well know from your experience in television, you know, it doesn't take much. The spoilers only have 3 or 4 seconds in which to come up with an answer. The lights go on, and they've got to answer immediately. And a momentary blank, and it works to your advantage, as has been the case on 2 consecutive tries. So congratulations and continued success. Let's meet your opponent right now.
Challenging Charles is Franklin Drucker.
Hello, Franklin.
How do you do?
We're strangers, so perhaps we can start off our relationship with you telling me about yourself.
Okay, I was born in Brooklyn, like everybody on
How
television.
about that? We don't meet too many Brooklynites here.
And I practiced legal psychiatry in Los Angeles.
Which means you treat lawyers?
No, judges.
Judges. Aha. Okay.
And I'm a duplicate bridge freak with my wife.
Ah, okay. Then you ought to do well in this program because people who are interested in bridge are also interested in trivia and in information and things like that. Good luck to you. Game is $500. And we start off, as we always do, by showing you folks at home the right answer. Here it is. Players, the subject is a thing, and your first clue is this. When asked how he got his up, Shingo Modegi replied, "Remain calm and proceed in an orderly, accurate fashion." Clue number 2. Some enthusiasts arm theirs with sharp metal blades and ground glass. You're reading into it, audience. Charles buzzes in, sealing Franklin's booth. You got an answer for us, huh? What is it?
A kite.
You're right. You are correct for $50. And it's dare time, Charles, early on in the match for you. Let's look at the dare clue. Marco Polo reported seeing one in China that was big enough to carry a man. What are you going to do?
Let's give him the dare.
Right. Charles got the right answer, Franklin, and he's taken the dare. You've got 5 seconds, therefore, to consider this clue. You have an answer?
An elephant.
Elephant is wrong. We close you off. Charles, very happy about that. Winds up with $150, a good lead, which could go to $350 because it's double dare time. Let's look at that clue. In Malaya, they are still sometimes made out of bamboo and sewn leaves.
Very good. Double dare.
You think that's a very good clue? Right. He's taking the double dare, Franklin. Here is the clue for you. 5 seconds. Your answer.
Trousers, pants.
Trousers? No. A kite. A kite. And your incorrect answer means Charles dare and double dare pay off. He now leads with $350. Let's go on to another subject. Subject this time is going to be a person, and here is the right answer. Players, clue number 1 to help you identify this individual. She said of the left-wing summer camps she attended, whenever I got off the bus, Pete Seeger was standing there with a guitar. Next. A wig based on the hairstyle of the television character she plays sold briskly over Christmas. Clue number 3. At first, she turned down her current TV series, saying, I just didn't get the material. It was too different. Franklin.
Mary Hartman. Who's the character?
Wrong. Wrong. We have to close you off, and we'll bring Charles back. He gave us an incorrect answer, Charles, so we go on to the next clue. It's a penalty clue for you to look at, and we'll give you a free guess. She first gained national notice playing a cloyingly sympathetic wife on a NyQuil commercial. What's the answer?
Valerie Harper.
That's wrong. That's wrong. You do have an advantage over Franklin, though, in that he will never see that clue. We're continuing. Here is the next clue for you, gentlemen. She once replaced Barbra Streisand on Broadway, and I Can Get It For You wholesale, which then closed 1 week later. Anybody have an answer? We'll go to clue number 6. Recently, her producer, Norman Lear, admitted her show has become dreary, but promised more outrageous scripts would pep it up. Franklin.
It's the woman who plays Mary Hartman, Louise.
Oh, Franklin, I'm sorry. I can't accept that. A wrong answer again from Franklin, Charles. So you get a penalty clue to look at and a free guess. Here it is. Her ex-husband, Woody Allen, says she's the only person who can cheer him up. Charles? That's not acceptable. No, you didn't get it, so we bring Franklin back. We will continue, gentlemen. Here is your next clue. In some areas, her show is seen 5 days a week. In others, late at night. Not at all where stations refuse to carry it, which sounds reasonable. Clue number 9. Dodie Goodman plays her mother on TV, and Greg Malavy, her husband. And finally, clue number 10, and the first time we have ever gotten to the 10th clue, she is Mary Hartman, and Franklin, Charles, has been dying throughout the last 5 clues because he knows who it is, but he doesn't know her name. And I will wait 1 minute.
Me too.
You do also? I will tell you and make both of you feel much better about it right after this commercial break. So we're going to wait just 1 minute here on Double Dare. Welcome back to Double Dare. On this show, we have a great team of researchers and writers who labor a great deal. They find out all kinds of information, put it in the form of clues, and most of the time, much to their chagrin, only half of their work is exposed to our viewing audience because our contestants wind up getting the right answer after 4 or 5 clues. So on their behalf, I want to thank our 2 contestants, our champion Charles Polachek and the challenger Franklin Drucker, for allowing our researchers and writers to have all 10 clues viewed that time. The right answer, by the way, was Louise Lasser, who plays Mary Hartman. Charles is leading in the match with $350, and that's where we'll pick things up next time around. So I hope you can join us then. So long, everybody.